Yeah, 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 that's right. Yeah, 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 woo, woo, yeah, 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 yeah. Yo, what's poppin', man? You already know what time it is, man. You is kicking it with Too Cold, man. Hey, tell the people your social media handle, man.
Instagram at Coach_Kane. Facebook, look us up, Kane's Recording Studio.
So like Kane, like we got history. You feel me? Like so we already kind of established with each other. Like you remember the first time we met?
I do, bro. I do.
Tell them what you remember the
At
first
Old
time.
Azimuth.
Oh, Asden, for
Yeah,
sure.
I think it was during a tragic session.
Damn near.
OG
Damn near.
was like, I got a youngin' man, we're bringing him in today. And I was like, because I was focused on the tragic shit.
Right.
And I was like, we ain't got time for this. He came in there loud as hell. I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, God.
But you laid a banger down, though.
Nah, for sure.
And I told Dez, I was like, bro, he got it. Whatever it is, bro got it.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That's crazy. I remember, like, coming from Azimuth, like, and having your own studio. We're going to tap into that more, but that's a big transition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's a big transition. Yeah. So, you actually engineered, like, one whole album of mine, almost. Like, you did, like, a lot of songs off my first.
I had, like, a cartoon.
Yeah, 2
logo.
Degrees. Yeah,
I remember that.
You did a lot of songs on that motherfucker, bro. Like, what would you say? We gonna jump right in. We ain't Too Cold, man. Y'all know I'm a rapper before all this, man. What would you say, like, is your favorite Too Cold track, if you know any, off top?
The one that stands out to me, I was thinking about that before you pulled up. I don't remember the name of it, but I'm gonna describe it to you. You know what I'm talking about.
Right.
We put hella delays on it, and it was hella airy. It was like real bouncy. It was on the project you're talking about.
4-0.
I think so. I don't know about all that. It was more like a club type.
It wasn't a whole lot of.
It was like a 140, 150 BPM.
Ooh. Was it ooh?
Yep, it was ooh.
Yeah, I was
100%. It was ooh.
Yeah. That was like one of the first tracks I did with you.
Was it?
Yeah, that was like one of the first.
That's my favorite ones till this day.
Yeah. Definitely. So all right, let's all right. We passed that. You already know what time. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You want to check out the music? You already know what time it. Go to CJ Too Cold, Instagram, YouTube. Drop it in the comments. I got
all
y'all.
of that.
Hey, so Coach Kane. I always want to ask you this. Look, brother, you got Coach, like, and Kane. So like, is your name Kane?
No. Neither is it Coach.
Okay, so where did you get Coach and Kane from?
I tell people it's a long story, and I don't want to explain it, but since we're in an interview, I will.
Okay.
So I coached high school baseball and college baseball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and at the time when I transitioned to music, I was coaching college baseball. So Coach was just, that's what people called me. I was used to it.
Right.
And then Kane, Kane is a long story. So I had one of my close friends, shout out to Chris Conte. His older brother kind of taught me all this shit musically.
Right.
Like he did Blame It on the Alcohol, Jamie Foxx. That was his song.
What's his name?
Yeah, John Conte Jr. He's from here.
John
He's platinum.
Jr.
Number one
And
record
he
in the
did Blame
world.
It on Alcohol?
Number one record in the world in 2009. So
he produced it or he engineered it?
He produced it. He wrote it. He was his song. And then he went down to Atlanta. You remember Dollar, the rapper that died? Dollar? Who the fuck is that?
Oh, yeah.
He was his producer.
Oh.
But he died, and he was like sleeping in Akon's couch in the studio. And he played Blame It on Alcohol, just like fucking around. And Akon was like, what's that? He was like, oh, it's my song.
What?
He cashed him out. He had it intended for T-Pain. T-Pain didn't want it. So Jamie Foxx bought it. But then T-Pain, it got big, so T-Pain hopped on a remix. Number one in the world. Not number one in the nation, number one in the world, 2009.
Blame It was a big record. Like, Blame It still played to this day.
He still gets paid, bro.
I mean, 19.
Put it this way, he retired off that one song.
Is that who, like you said, brought you up in this shit?
Yeah, bro. But anyway, so the long story short is, his younger brother, Chris, is my best friend. So, some money got stolen, right? His girl lost $600 or some shit at this apartment we was all living at, and Johnny was there. And he kind of blamed me for it.
Damn.
And I was like, I didn't steal the shit. And like 6 months went by, and she found it like behind the dresser. But the dude told me like, oh, you're killing your brother. You're like Kane. The dude I looked up to.
Kane and Abel.
So I kept it. I was like, I'll be the bad guy. Kane.
Damn.
So I kept it Coach Kane. I thought it sounded dope.
Yeah, but you ain't spell it the same. You did it different.
I know, whatever.
Man, shit.
Whatever.
I like
It's
the K.
Yeah, me too.
But I ain't never think of that Kane and Abel, like the Bible.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
It's biblical, yeah.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. So, like, tell people, like, what do you do exactly? Like, what's your profession, title, or label that you prefer?
So, I'm an engineer first. All right. I feel like engineers don't get enough love.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stick with that. I'm an engineer. Yes.
Yeah.
Producer. If I do chops, drops, or I might add it, some sounds. So producer, and then now studio owner. Currently, it's owner operator of studio.
Owner operator.
Yeah.
So, because you ain't been engineering like that lately?
I've been stepping back these last couple months. I got like 8 solid engineers.
Wow. Yeah. 8 solid engineers. So, where are we right now?
This is the beginning, man. I see my journey like 15% away. I got big plans.
15%.
Yeah, I want to franchise Canes in the long run. Have a couple locations in a couple different cities.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah, bro.
That's big.
Ain't no minor bullshit.
So, how many like studio rooms is inside these?
So this specific one has 3 rooms in a podcast area. You call it 4, 3.5. But they're
3
all
studio rooms and a podcast area?
Yeah, they're all professional grade, preamps, mics, compressors, all have Pro Tools.
Have you ever turned down somebody like who couldn't rap?
Every day.
You turn up
every day, bro.
Yeah, right, bro.
I swear, I told somebody today I'm not doing it. I swear, bro.
Damn.
Let's be honest. Like once a week on average, I just.
How you do it?
The way what I've learned is by training engineers is I don't have to turn the money down anymore. I can say, hey, I have another engineer.
Oh, so that's your way of.
Yeah, if you're a beginner, I'm gonna give you an engineer that's above you, so you're still getting quality what you pay for.
But it's giving him the experience, the engineer the experience. Also.
Yeah, man. Nowadays, man, you gotta come with a real bag. Like I said, I'm trying to retire. Yeah. So, not to sound cocky, but it just is what it is.
Right. Yeah. I mean, shit, it's respectable. You've been doing this for how long?
Oh, what is it? 2023. 13 years.
13 years.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, a lot of people they know me from Azimuth, but they don't realize that was like the halfway mark. I've still to this day, I've done more free sessions than paid. Bro,
because you did so many free sessions in your early days.
Me and my friends, shout out to KUS, thousands of tracks. Thousands. Unreleased music, just every day, 5 songs a day. What's that Kanye bar? My mama basement, 5 days of beats. I deserve to do these numbers. That's me, bro. Like
other artists or
yeah, just me for free, just
engineering,
just learning it. I didn't go to school for
this. Heart really in it.
Yeah, I didn't go to school for this. This is a passion. I slept and ate and shit at that shit.
Heart really in that shit. It's crazy. Yeah. Like you gotta be dedicated to.
It's a different engineering is a different
passion.
Yeah, bro. It's not for everybody.
Mm-hmm. You gotta learn a lot, but I think that's what everything we do. We gotta like kind of learn a lot of steps.
Yeah, if you want to be the best at anything, man, you got to put the work in. Ain't no easy way.
It's like you never stop learning.
Everybody wants the cheat code. They call me. They're like, "What?" I'm like, "Bro, you just put the hours in, bro."
Yeah.
I tell my students all the time, like, you have to do sessions to even graduate my academy. You have to put so many hours in. It's the only way you're gonna learn. It's by messing up, basically.
I think that's the best way to learn. I use that method with my kids, like teaching them through mistakes.
Yeah.
Let them bump I let them go far enough to where they fall, but I can help get them back up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm always be there to help them stand up, but
perfect
let
analogy.
them fall though.
Perfect analogy.
I mean, so how much is your hourly rate? You want to drop the price on that?
The studio.
For anybody who want to book.
The studio is $50 or $60 an hour, depending on the engineer. If they're more green, it's $50. If they're experienced, it's $60. Right now, if you want to book me, at least $100 an hour minimum.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
It
is what it is.
Hey, listen though, worth it though.
It's worth it. I guarantee it's going to be the best song that you've made.
Worth it though.
If you do it with me.
Worth it though, and I'm sure after like 5 hours or so, probably.
Yeah. I mean, I'll throw you a deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The more you get, the less it is. It's like, wait.
You still like, because I'll be finding myself in that with this. Like, in hustler mode, or you past the hustler mode? My price is my price.
Yeah, I'm past the hustle mode just because, like I said, I have 8 engineers, so this is passive income at this point. Like, it was the goal from the beginning, and don't get me wrong, I didn't just open and like, oh yeah, I retired. Like, no, this is just within the last month or two. I've been open for 2 years.
Right.
Like I said, I've been doing it for 13, but now I'm on like, hey man, I really don't work no more.
Right.
Unless you come super dummy correct. You feel me?
Okay, that was but yeah, you said you don't work no more unless you come in with that bag.
Yeah.
Basically, come with that shit.
And I don't like to sound like a dick, so really I just tell people I don't work.
Yeah.
Unless they're like, hey man, I really, really need you, then I'm like, okay, well.
Because you are like a highly skilled engineer who's been engineering a lot of artists for a long time. So of course people is gonna request, hey, I need Kane. I don't want, because that's how I am. If I come in this motherfucker, I'm Kane. I ain't getting nobody else in this one. I ain't gonna cap to you.
Can I tell you my biggest regret of this studio?
What is it?
Is naming it Kane's.
Damn.
You ain't never called Asmith and say, hey, I want Ryan. No one's ever done that.
Is Ryan the owner?
No, he don't even take sessions either. He's like, okay, he gives you an engineer, you don't even question it. But you call Kane's, you want Kane. I should have named it something random.
But that's how it started though.
Right.
When
Eventually it won't matter, but
right
away it was like, well, if I book at Kane's, why am I not getting Kane? So it became an issue at first.
Yeah, but that becomes, it starts the issue, but then it becomes legendary because like it's like Ralph's muffler. Like I know Ralph ain't fixing my fucking muffler.
Right,
you feel
bro.
me? Like, but I know
I need Ralph to fix it, bro.
Yeah, but I know he got some stars.
Who is Anthony? Who is this?
You feel me? I know he got some stars in this muffler that's gonna take care of me. You feel me?
Right.
Top 3 favorite things about being an engineer.
Just meeting random people, bro. Just every night in the studio is a different night. A lot of 9-to-5s, people don't like their job because it's the same repetitious shit. It's not the same here ever. Like tonight, we're doing interviews. There's a couple random sessions, a couple new artists coming in I've never met. Just meeting new people.
Yeah.
Is one.
Shoulders.
2 is the wide variety of genres that you can do. It's like country all the way to like rock and everything in between. And then 3rd, I would say just having, this might sound a little egotistical, but creative control. When you're on the sticks, you almost have more control than the artist. Yeah. Which is, it's
like
it's fun.
And they sound like they giving you the power to craft and construct.
Like they're artistic when they're behind the mic, but I get to also be artistic in my way of
create sounds.
Yeah, how is this gonna translate, basically?
Yeah. Okay. So do you have like regular clientele? Like if so, who has been coming to like record with Kane the longest? And what artists be here the most type?
If I could give, it's the end of the year. This past year, UVT Free really put in a lot of work.
UVT Free?
UVT Free, man. TGI Free. TGI Free, he's going to kill me because I said UVT.
All right,
TGI
I
Free.
I've seen that name before.
Just YouTubing, man, and it's a lot of my like most recent work. It's really dope.
What genre of music he in?
He rap.
Rap. TGI Free? All right, TGI Free. Y'all check TGI Free out, man. You ain't no time with it. All right, so you listen to a lot of music all day, right?
No, I don't actually.
What the fuck?
I don't actually, bro.
Well, I mean, when you engineering, like, okay, I'm saying it as far as in, like, you got a long session with.
Yeah.
Think back to your days, because you just got to you say you, like, couple months, you just got to a level where you kind of.
Yeah, relaxing more.
Taking it in, relaxing more. But in the last, okay, let's go back to the top of the year or into 2022, you feel me? When you doing them 8-hour sessions, you doing them 10-hour sessions with 3 different artists.
Yeah.
Like, you got them sounds, like, do you, like, actually listen to the music, or do you, like, be on autopilot sometimes, like, just engineering?
So, don't get me wrong, I could sit here and cap and be like, no, I'm really into it and sell myself. There's artists that come in here, man, I'm just on autopilot. But then there's some artists that come in, like, free, where they have really good content, and it like, inspires me to be creative.
Right.
So, but, I mean, there's a lot of artists that come in here, man, and it really is what kicked me to the curb, and passing people on is just the same old shit over and over and over. So if you're not creative or making your own sound, basically, the people that come in here is like, I want to sound like Lil Baby. I'm already on, yeah, bro. I'm on autopilot. if you tell me you want to sound like somebody,
right?
I'll probably be on my phone half the session. Put you on the template. You're gonna sound good. It's gonna sound fire.
But are you gonna make them sound like him?
Yeah,
You gonna make them sound like Travis Scott?
It's still gonna sound. It's still gonna sound fire. But am I gonna put my foot in it? No. And that's another reason why I've stepped back is because I've noticed I've been doing that, and I don't want to do that to people. So I'd rather put them with an engineer that's more engaged, like I used to be.
Right.
Yeah.
So like, do you give advice to artists like as they're recording?
Oh yeah, definitely, 100%.
Yeah,
you have to almost because a lot of artists don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. You don't hold back.
No, I'm very. You know me. I'm known for being very.
You gotta
blunt.
tell people who don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I'm known. People hire me because I'm known for being an asshole, low key. I'll tell you if it sucks.
Type of shit.
I'm real blunt. Like, no, you have to redo that. You be like, that was fire. I'm like, I don't care. Delete. But people hire me for that. They like my bluntness.
Nah, for sure. It pay off. Yeah, people be needing that.
I'm not just a yes man.
That's great. Please, hey, take notes. Please don't just be a yes man. You know what I'm saying? What's the most unique pre-game ritual you seen like in the studio? Like anybody ever light any candles, do any human sacrifice or anything?
That's a good question.
Like
Your common one is, lighting the tree.
Blunt.
The most unique though? That's a good question. I got an artist that has to do like 30 push-ups to get it. He says it gets his plug.
No.
Yeah, bro.
Somebody doing push-ups.
And it was a regular for a while. I'm not gonna say his name because I feel like he didn't want people to know that.
Damn, he don't want nobody to know you doing push-ups.
But he says he gets his blood, like he gets his blood going. Like he'll jump around and push-ups, and he'll basically put like a mini workout in before he hits the booth.
Damn, I guess I can see that work. I mean,
it kind of works.
Normal.
Gets his blood going.
People wake up at 6 a.m. and go jog and shit. So I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with doing a couple real quick.
It's just kind of unique when I'm just sitting there eating chips. This motherfucker doing push-ups on the ground. I'm like, yeah, do 10 more, bro.
Swear to God. Yeah. All right. So look. All right. Top 3 favorite local artists.
Man. Don't do this to me. I'm gonna get stones thrown through my windows.
Hey, listen. Top 3 favorite local. You can't not answer it, man. We in Naptown, home of 1,000 rappers.
TGI Free.
Damn.
One. Yeah, he's up there, but I'm telling you, his music's really that fire.
You pushing TGI?
I'm not pushing it. He ain't paying me for this.
Damn, free drops.
Free. I'm gonna go Swole. Damn. I love Swole's music, man. I just do.
Do you record Swole?
Every now and then he comes here. Yeah.
Swole nice though.
He is nice. He's been doing it for
longer than me. He got his own voice for.
Yeah, he does. He's really easy to work with too. One of the easiest artists I've ever worked with. It surprised me low key, because them old heads usually stand over you, tell you what they want. Kane knows what he's doing.
Right.
Just lets me do me. 3 favorite local artists. Whew, this is gonna be a hard one. The third. Just because she's consistent and she ain't really changed up, I'm gonna say Paris.
Yeah, I know you're gonna drop that. Yeah, Paris. I don't see really no. I said we did a reaction.
She don't sound like nobody else, is why I like her. She's not like, oh, I want to sound like blah blah blah. She just does her.
Yeah, we dropped a reaction video today, and I kind of titled it like top 5 in the nap. You know what I'm saying? I'm really
which is respectable.
Yeah, I'm really thinking.
You asked my favorite, not who I think is the top 3. You have my favorite.
Nah, for sure. But of course, your favorite gonna consist of some of the best. You know what I'm saying? Because you is an engineer at the same time.
And shout out to Paris. Me and her got something coming up soon. I hope it gets a plaque type shit. I don't think I can talk about it more.
I got some
national shit.
Yeah, stay tuned. All right. So for any startup engineers, startup podcasters, you ain't doing.
I do podcasts.
Yeah, you do podcasts.
Check out my YouTube.
For sure. We gonna tap into that too. That's actually next. But for any startup engineers, like, what advice would you give to anybody trying to
do as many free sessions as possible before you think you can just charge somebody?
Dang, he said
work for free and go in there and mess up. Because if you ain't charging somebody, you can mess up.
Yeah.
If you just like, oh, I got my equipment, I'm ready to open a studio. It don't work like that, bro. You're gonna find yourself in a lot of trouble where you're not saving sessions right. So then you're dealing with legal situations. You're gonna find yourself, not prepared as you think you are. I still learn shit about engineering to this day.
Yeah.
So don't just jump in the river. Like, do some free shit Put the hours in. That's my advice. Or you come to Kane's Academy.
Or yeah, that's definitely an option.
Yeah, definitely an option.
But definitely put them hours in too. Like I feel like you got to be passionate at what you're trying to do.
You have it's a different. I get students in here and halfway through classes they realize, oh, this ain't for me. It takes a special person to listen to a 4-bar loop for 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like it does, bro. It takes or to listen to one hook for an hour straight.
Yeah.
And fine tuning it.
That's damn near like it could either be therapeutic or traumatizing.
Yeah, and it's traumatizing the most.
Yeah, I can see like it's like torture. It's like this.
Yeah, you have to be very passionate. You could call me minorly obsessed with like making shit sound better than better.
Tweaking and shit. Yeah. All right, so we here to the part. Okay, so you say you got Kane's Academy.
Yeah.
So you offer classes. Like, can you tell the people like how that work? You know what I'm saying? How to sign up? What does it include, et cetera, et cetera?
Okay, so it costs $2,000 overall. $1,000 gets you in the door though. It gets you signed up. Two bands. It ain't bad. Once you're signed up, classes are every Monday, 7 to 9, but you don't have to come, right? So it's at your own speed. So I have some students that's been here a year and a half still, and they're still paying that last $1,000 off just slowly. I have some students that just knock it out and they come every Monday. Okay, so you can't graduate till the $2,000 is paid.
But do you have a you say every Monday? You talking about like what's the time period or how many Mondays?
7 to 9 p.m. every Monday. So some weeks it's just one student. Some weeks it's all 8. I have 8 right now. So basically it's pay as you go and as you want to do it. So I'm not gonna press you, but where was you at class? Like I'm not gonna do that.
So I give you $1,000 today, and I can come
Monday, this Monday.
Kane's Recording Academy session every Monday for the rest of the year.
Yep.
7 to 9.
Yep.
Giving you 50 here, 80 there,
20 here, $5 here.
And you keeping books on my balance.
We just keep the ratio. Yeah.
But so what?
There's some weeks where students don't even pay. It's not a big deal.
So, like, if it was, I could just like drag it out then.
Yeah, you could.
Okay. Drag it out.
Yeah.
But so you can go.
The goal is to get you to where you're basically how you graduate is if I feel like you could be here without me.
Yeah.
And the $2,000 is paid. Like you're not gonna call me like, hey man, I'm not getting no sound in the left earphone. Like don't call me. You're not graduating. When you can be here with no help,
right? And
then the client calls back like, hey man, he killed that shit, and you don't have to ask me nothing. Like mentally, you can graduate, and then financially.
So you basically hands on every Monday, 7 to 9, until you feel like you is comfortable recording without me even teaching you shit.
Right. So usually the class consists of the first hour is me, answering questions. What is a compressor? How does it work? What's a physical compressor compared to the DAW version, or what's just like technical questions. And the last hour of the session is usually free time where everybody records each other, because you got to get hands on, man. You got to physically touch stuff. You have to mess up like, okay, that's not how I do that, and I'm standing like, hey, you should do it like this. It's teaching you my way of doing stuff.
So like, what is it a criteria as far as in like what you teaching them?
Just teaching them my way. So there's no this isn't Avid certified, or it's not technically a school. That's why I call it the academy. When you graduate, you get one of these plaques. You can't see it on camera, but
oh yeah.
So there's 4 graduates right there. But on the street, saying you graduated from Kane's goes a long way.
Nah, for sure.
All these dudes make $40 an hour now, up on the wall.
So say you know how like you get your CDLs, right? You can go to training, and you get job placement right after.
Right. So basically, like a couple of my students, they pay the school off by doing sessions. So say if you're good enough to not have to call me, but you don't have your classes paid off, right? Mm-hmm. I'll give you a key to this place, and you can start working here. But if you're gonna charge $60 an hour, so 30 of it goes to the studio, 30 of it you make. I expect you to kick at least 10 of that back to your classes. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So you can hurry up and graduate. So you can work before you even graduate here.
Right. So you basically helping people get put in a position also.
Yeah, and I'm sure, you know, if you graduate from Kane's, you can go to Round Table, Azimuth, and Icon over Studio Dump.
Azimuth is totally different now.
You can start your own studio.
Have you been to Azimuth lately?
Yeah, I've been to the new one.
I just was up there last weekend.
It's nice, isn't it? It's nice.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, it's totally different. That's not even...
Yeah, it's different. It's
totally different.
It's different.
I heard of a situation that happened at Azimuth. Somebody...
I don't know, bro.
Somebody just told me about something that happened at Azimuth, which involved some...
We probably shouldn't talk about
Yeah, okay.
Let's talk about Kane's, yeah.
Damn, man. Yeah, man. You're right, man. You're going to scratch that, you feel? Because I don't want that to happen.
Shout out to Ryan. No hard feelings, which was Azimuth, but...
For sure. All right, so you recorded famous artists before?
Yeah.
Name all the famous artists you ever recorded.
Starlito Don Trip. I've been in this, so it's kind of a short story, but I was in the session with Yo Gotti's engineer while he was making Down in the DMs. Didn't even realize it. I wish I would have been paying more attention.
In the session?
I was just talking his head off. It was me one-on-one, me and him. Yo Gotti dropped...
With the engineer?
Yo Gotti dropped him off, the engineer, and he was in the video of Down in the DMs too. He was mixing Down in the DMs, and I was pissed that Gotti wasn't there. But I'm just talking this dude's head off, and at the same time, he's literally mixing Down in the DMs.
So you
didn't even know it.
You've been around Blame It on Alcohol producer. You've been around.
The list goes way longer than that, but like
Yo Gotti,
the Locks,
engineer,
Jadakiss,
Jadakiss.
Yeah.
Can you do that, motherfucker? Do the Oh God.
You gotta rewind that real quick. For real. That was a funny story though. B Swift hit me up. Was like, hey, I got a national client. Can't tell you who it is though. I'm like, man, what do you mean? He's like, I can't tell you who it is to the day of, because they don't want to leak it and have fans there. So I get a call at 9 a.m. the day of. He's like, all right, it's the Locks.
Oh,
I'm like,
shit.
damn, like all of them? He's like, all of them. They're doing a reunion tour. Diddy's paying. Like I heard him. Diddy paid me that day through Cash App. I heard the Styles P was like, you need to Cash App Coach Kane.
P Diddy.
I swear to God.
Paid you through Cash App.
Yeah, bro. His manager did.
Let's go ahead and request a couple bands from him, a couple 10 minutes.
Yeah, but Cold Cut, the owner of Round Table, I was scared. I was only engineer for like 6 months.
Yeah.
I told Cold Cut, I was like, I need you on the sticks, but I'm gonna be there. Like,
damn.
One of my biggest regrets is
what the fuck, bro?
I got scared, bro. Never again will that happen.
You had to learn from that.
I learned from that.
Yeah, man.
I learned from that one.
Damn, Kane.
But super nice dudes. But funny story is the security came in the studio first and was like checking behind all the doors and shit.
Damn.
I was like, for real?
How many?
And then they came
in.
2 big ass dudes. But Jadakiss really sound like that.
I believe it.
His voice is real rough.
I
was like, this dude smoked cigarettes for 50 years straight.
Swear to God. So you got Jadakiss, you got the Los, you got
a lot of artists have been just a part of the sessions or seen their sessions, like Amigos, Project Pat, and it's such a long list, bro. I could just keep going, bro.
Snoop Dogg,
Snoop, Bubba Sparks, Jelly Roll. Like, it's a long list, bro. Just
being around. So, do you like take any inspiration from that?
Oh yeah, it's definitely inspiring. But the one thing you can't be starstruck in this industry. So you always have to like act like
keep your cool, like they normal.
Yeah. Like the best quote that I got is like my college baseball coach. I played a little college baseball. Our leadoff hitter hit a home run, right? And our team was like jumping up and down, yelling, "Ah!" And then he turned around on us and he was like, "Sit down." We're like, "What the hell?" He said, "Act like you've been here before."
Yeah. And
that really stuck with me because it's true. Like, you know, if Dave East walks through the door, we can't freak out.
Right.
We've been here before. We've done this. And, you know, it's in our industry, you have to do that. Like, you can't just go up to the artist and be, "Hey, what's up, man?" What? You can't.
Because you got to stand out because it's a million people doing it.
Well, it's not even standing out. My work will stand out.
Right.
When I get on them sticks, now it's time to show off.
We calling it sticks, man. It's engineers.
Sticks as in the computer
keyboards.
Keyboard and mouse. Pro
Crazy.
Tools.
You said the sticks. I'm thinking he on the motherfucking controller game.
Right. I mean, it's kind of the same analogy.
Type shit, yeah. Electronic talk, man.
Yeah.
Tech talk. So, Do you have any dream collab? Somebody you always wanted to work with?
Lil Wayne.
Tell me.
You see how quick the answer was?
Quick as fuck. Quick as fuck.
He's my favorite artist of all time.
He gonna come in here and do 100 songs in
I wouldn't
2
care.
hours.
My problem with Lil Wayne is every time I hear anything new from him, the engineering's horrible and it pisses me off.
I ain't gonna. Okay, I
I just would love a Lil Wayne. Like I wish he would just send me one session over and let me fuck it up.
You know what it be though?
Lil Wayne, if you see this, tag Lil Wayne. Tell him to send the stems to a throwaway. And I bet I make it a hit.
Yeah.
Best song he ever had.
Hey, Tone, you heard what he said, man.
Come on, man. Come with it.
Send them stems.
Send the stems over.
Send them stems. No cap. I ain't gonna lie, like Wayne and Busta, not Busta, but Wayne and 2 Chainz just did an album, and I think I think they like took their time on that one. See,
it's the first one in a while.
I know I said that, but it's crazy because I was like,
but why did it take that long?
When I'm thinking, bro, they be rushing, bro. They just be putting this shit out, bro.
I think he just don't care no more.
Yeah, you don't.
I think he's at a point in his life where he's like, either gonna like it or not.
He's getting paid for the shit regardless.
I bet he engineers himself a lot.
That's what a lot of artists eventually end up doing anyway.
Yeah.
Engineering themselves. You seen the infamous Thug image when he on the computer with
It's a perfect image, bro.
Pointing that shit.
They're probably trying to find a BPM or something.
So you got your own YouTube channel.
Yes. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. Tell us what all you do on your YouTube channel.
I do a lot, man. I probably do too much. I'm just trying to figure out what works right now.
Yeah.
But right now I'm streaming the game.
What game?
Call of Duty and MLB The Show. But I'll stream anything, whatever's working. But really, I like to just chill on there and just talk to whoever's watching, to be honest. It ain't really about the game. It's more like a Kai Connect situation where I just like to be on there and talk. Who's on here watching? Oh, what you doing? You feel me?
Yeah.
But
Are you good at the games?
Yeah, I'm good at the games I play. I'm not gonna play nothing that I suck at. Yeah. but so I got streaming going on, which really isn't a big deal. It's not like a big capital venture.
Yeah.
But I got the studio, my own engineering. Then I have the academy. That's kind of my 3 main concerns right now. And then I have Kane's World. So back to YouTube. So I got Kane's World, which is what you do, interviews.
Yeah. Kane's World.
Yeah. And then I got
You did your own intro?
You don't know what that's from?
Yeah, I just that white boy that like
Wayne's
crazy.
World.
Wayne's World. Yeah.
Mike Myers, Austin Powers.
But I'm saying you.
Yeah, that's him when he was younger.
Yeah. I remember.
Wayne's World.
Yeah, but she was
But yeah, we did our own.
I can hear that's your voice.
Yeah, we did our own. We just sampled it basically. But so back to the YouTube question. Streaming,
Right.
Kane's World, interviews, and then the food spot.
The food spot.
That's like my more high end. Shout out to Cody Kamas, Autofocus Films. That's my partner.
Autofocus Films.
Yeah.
I like that name.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's crazy. I got something about that. So you started a podcast or a show called The Food Spot. So like, where do you go exactly? Like, tell us about your show, The Food Spot.
So,
I see that's something new you starting.
So the premise of Food Spot is here's the rules. It can't be like a chain, right? So it can't be like
This
McDonald's.
Huh? This recline?
Nah.
Oh.
Actually, it might.
You don't know the couch
bro.
recline?
I don't might.
Let's see,
It does, doesn't it? It does. Oh yeah, you in there like swimmer.
Oh shit! Oh, it's my phone.
So the Food Spot is it can't be a chain, so it's got to be local.
Okay.
Right.
Gotta be local.
And that's really the only rule. I want to highlight local restaurateurs or chefs, or it don't even have to be a restaurant. It could be like anything food related. So you can be growing food,
candy, edibles, or
yeah, it could be edibles.
You smoke?
I don't. I don't
That's
smoke
good.
tree.
That's good. That's good.
I don't, man.
Yes.
I did back in the day, like an eighth a day, around in high school. I went on probation for 3 years. I came back, and that's when the game had flipped to strictly Za and no Reggie. I couldn't handle it, bro. I couldn't handle it, bro.
I'm down to 1 blunt a day.
Bro, it just paranoids me, bro. I'll be creeping out the windows and shit.
Heart beating fast and shit.
Yeah, I can't do it no more.
Yeah. All right, so tell the people the craziest dish you ever tried.
The craziest dish I've ever tried. I would definitely say it had to be some Chinese shit. it's probably like some
Fu Yang.
yeah, like probably like raw octopus. I did not like it.
Raw octopus.
It's gross.
Like the fresh out the sea type shit.
Yeah, like they didn't cook it like calamari. It wasn't fried. It was fresh and like
cold.
Yeah, like in sushi.
You ate octopus?
It was like
I had octopus before too, but it was in like a mixed dish.
When they fry it and it's calamari, it tastes like fish.
You telling me octopus is calamari?
That's what calamari is, fried octopus. You didn't know that?
Calamari is fried octopus? I thought calamari was a little tiny...
Nah, it's fried octopus.
What's them tiny black dots?
Probably the ink in the...
No. What's them black dots everybody be eating?
Talking about sushi?
Nah, man. It looked like a bowl of shit. Bowl of tiny shit.
I don't know nothing about that, bro.
Look like fish shit.
Caviar.
Caviar and calamari is different.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Calamari. I had that shit before, and it was fried, and it was so good. It's from Maggiano's.
Yeah. Calamari, they got that at Maggiano's. It's fried octopus.
It was seasoned so
They give
good.
you some type of sauce with it. It's fire.
Yeah, like that shit fire. I ain't gonna cap. Yeah, I did not know that's what that was. I was eating fried octopus.
They usually give you like a sweet chili sauce with that shit.
But no wonder it tasted like kind of different, though. It had like I thought it was like a side or something.
Yeah, so non-cooked octopus is not good. It's like a texture thing, and then it don't taste good either.
Who was that? What movie was that when they had that motherfucker eat that octopus, that live octopus on the table? It was you know what I'm talking about? They forced them to eat it. Was that? Nah, that's a Blacklist episode in Blacklist. You watched Blacklist before?
I did. I watched the first season of that. I don't know why I stopped.
They got 14 seasons, boy. That shit fire. You go on.
You better make me go home and watch season 2.
Oh, no. Blacklist.
What's it on, Hulu?
It's Netflix.
Netflix? Bet. I'm in there.
Yeah. All right. What's the worst error mistake you ever made while engineering?
Not saving a session correctly. It happens often. Not often, but it still happens. It's easy to mess that up.
So you had to have the artist report?
It hasn't been for me lately, but I take responsibility for my engineers. And my engineers, every now and then, they'll mess it. Because this is technical talk, but you can mess it up from the get. So as soon as you start the session, you could not save it correctly. And the next thing you know, 3 weeks later, hey, I need to touch up that song or finish the song. We go to look for it. It was never saved correctly in the first place. That's a big error that happens in every studio, not just mine. But that sucks as an engineer. When you're like, hey, man, I don't know what to tell you. I got to refund your money or re-record it. It's, I'm sure it's happened to you before.
That's like hustle and flow type
I'm sure it's happened to you before. A session's been lost. Maybe not. I don't know.
I'm really thinking. I'm like, have I ever lost?
You probably the type to bring your own hard drive. So
I got OCDs. You know,
so you don't have that problem.
About that anyway. I was gonna ask you. Do a lot of people ask for their sessions at the end, or
they should?
They definitely should.
So here's the thing about masters. You hear that word floating around a lot lately, and I feel like a lot of people don't know what that means.
Yeah, hold on. Tell the people the difference between mix and master, please.
So a mix is basically your vocals get put on a template, right? So like it's the mix, right? But mastering, so there's another. To break it down, mastering is an overlook of the session and perfecting it, simplified. Okay, so there's no magical
overlook of the session and perfecting it.
Yeah, so there's no correct way to master a song. That's the thing that sucks, right? So a lot of artists are like, hey, is this mastered? So one engineer might tell you yes, and another engineer might tell you no.
Oh, it's like after.
There's no technical thing of saying this is mastered.
Right.
So it's a big misconception. Is people are like, well, this is not mastered. Well, why isn't it? Why isn't it mastered? You just think it's not done.
So you could say anything.
I mean, there's technical plugins you can put on like limiter. But if I throw a limiter on something, technically, a lot of engineers are like, okay, it's mastered.
Limiter?
That means your song, basically, there's a wall.
It's a cap of the height of the volume.
Yeah. Basically, so you're not out here blowing people's speakers.
Yeah, I've seen.
So a lot of engineers, when you send your song off to get mastered, they either do one of two things. They will EQ, they'll lightly EQ to make it to some parts of the song stand out. Mm-hmm. And then they'll usually throw a multi-band compressor on your track. What that does is make certain frequencies louder and lower, and then they'll throw a limiter on it. So that's the three things, like mastering, that like a lot of people sucker you into getting your money for. And I say suckering because they make it seem like it's real like
important,
secretive. How do you do it? It's not hard to master a song. It's basically just saying this is done.
Right. Yeah, so it's like running this shit. It's
like
when you hairline on the
when you leave Kane's recording studio, your song is mastered.
Because you were mixing and mastering during your session.
Yeah, we throw a limiter and a multi-band compressor on at the end.
Because you were just so quick and smooth, and you just are a professional and know how to do the shit off it.
Now, there's some mastering. There's outboard mastering, which like the pros will tell you, well, that's just mastering. And what that is they have outboard multi-band compressors. What that means is the Pro Tools will run through outboard gear like Avalon. Well, that's a channel strip. But instead of a channel strip, it would be a multi-band compressor.
Using words I don't know. What is a channel strip?
So, a professional will tell you mastering is when you run Pro Tools through outboard gear, which you physically, it's like a plug-in, but physical, a multi-band compressor, a physical limiter, and then back into Pro Tools. So there's multiple ways to master a session. I just like to use in the box because it is what it is.
Yeah.
Is it going to sound really that much better with the outboard multi-band compressor? No.
I mean, you say that for the $10,000 hour recording sessions, I guess. Do those exist? I guess once you get to the industry, they're charging all kind of numbers for.
So there's like big famous studios. You can't even book by the hour. You book them by the day, and it's you can get up to $3,000 to $10,000 a day.
Sheesh. Hey, I think I about to do engineering, y'all.
Come to Kane, bro. Make good money.
Can you read and write music?
No, I can't play an instrument.
You can't play an instrument.
People ask me if I can play. I say I play the computer.
Hey, that's an instrument.
Right.
It's one big ass instrument that controls.
Now, do I know like the musical scale? Yes.
Right.
But can I read like a sheet music and play an instrument? No.
So what's more important, feel or sound?
That's a tough question, bro. I would say feel because you feel the music, which is sound. You feel sound.
I didn't think about it like that.
Like think of an 808. You don't hear an 808. You feel it. Did you know that?
No,
like if I played just an 808 frequency, it's technically no noise.
Yeah,
it's a rumble.
It's like a bang.
You feel it.
You feel it in your heart.
Yeah. So feel. I would say feel.
What's the biggest improvement you think Indianapolis music culture needs?
I see it happening actually, which is good, and that's more community collaborative, and I feel like it's finally happening.
Me too.
Back when you were coming up, it was always everybody hates everybody.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad that narrative's over. Yeah. It's not over. People will say I hate when I hear people say it because I'm like, you just like to be a hateful person because that's not true. Because I'll have 3 sessions, all 3 rooms will be booked, and I see artists hopping rooms and
back and forth,
hopping on everybody's track. Like, that didn't happen back in the day. Now it happens all the time.
Yeah. Do you think it's a lot of? Do you still get people that think they got ranked to where they can get a free session or like, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, bro.
I'm such and such. I got this many followers. I'm this. I can provide this and I do that.
I've had a close friend of mine. I'm not gonna say his name, but I asked him when I first.
You said that 3 times in the interview. I'm not.
But
gonna say his
these
name.
are all
He's
different.
Not name dropping nobody. Okay.
No, I'm not snitching on nobody. But this particular artist, when I first opened, I was like, I consider him a friend. We've known each other so long. I was like, hey, slide by the studio. He's like, all right, bet. And he got in here and he was blah, blah, blah. And like 2 weeks went by and he's like, hey, I need to record a song. I was like, okay, no big deal. I was like, blah, blah, blah an hour. He was like, I'm not paying.
Damn. That's how I be with your friends, though.
I was like, damn, we'll go somewhere else.
I'm glad I ain't drink my Sprite, bro. That would have been over there.
Go somewhere else. Yeah.
Well, that's how it be when people closest to you. That's the craziest part of this shit.
Yeah, it'd be the people closest to you,
It'd be the people closest.
They want the biggest discount.
You.
They want it free. And
want everything free.
We're all guilty of it, though. We just don't realize it. That's the problem of it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. if my friend is making t-shirts, I'm like, yo, what's your t-shirts cost you? I'm like, all right, well, let me pay you that for it.
Trying to take
we all do it.
See, I got that mindset though, and it take a lot of growth to like get out of that.
Yes, it does.
Cheap mindset, because that's really what it be, is us being cheap. Like if we treat everything like we treat these materialistic items or the drugs we care about or the music we buy or shit like that, like we care about outside of. I feel like it's more so focusing on what's right next to you.
Right.
Like, I'd rather invest in Kane than going to Atlanta and investing in whatever that famous studio everybody be going down there.
Patchworks.
Yeah, instead of investing in Patchworks, I'd rather go to Kane's and pay the, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Rather than go down. It'd be a lot of people just picking and choosing and select the politic and what they want to really invest their time and energy into.
Facts.
How often do you get people just wanting you to like mix their songs?
So like they already recorded it?
Yeah, it's the stems.
Weekly. I get a couple of people do that weekly. People are surprised how busy I am. Like I tell people that, they look at me like, really? I'm like, yeah, business is a booming.
Yeah, it's a booming.
It's a booming. It's going pretty well.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
We gonna get into price check section. So just wait for the price check section. Okay. Growing up, did you have a lot of black friends?
Obviously.
I just had to ask.
I'm technically from Christian Park, which is like you might not be familiar, but it's like southeast side downtown.
Christian Park.
It's like Sherman and Brookville. So it's down. You know what I'm saying?
So you're the south side white boy with the.
They say south side, but it's southeast side.
Southeast. It's even worse.
It's like it's all the essays now. But then I went to Warren.
Oh, you went to Warren
after Christian Park. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You graduated?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I graduated college too.
You went to college?
Oh, yeah, I got a science degree.
You got a science degree?
For what? What am I doing?
You got a
with it?
science degree?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. 2 year science. 2 year.
Oh, associates.
It's associates.
They should want the 4. 2 is okay because you still like, okay, it's whatever. Yeah. But 4, all right, you pushing it, bro.
I went to school. I went to school for like 6 years and only came out with a 2.
6 years.
We're not gonna get
extreme part time.
Switch the subject, man.
Okay, extreme part time. What the hell, man?
We're real Van Wilder out here.
We got you into hip hop exactly, like.
Just growing up, you know, kind of in the hood. Just like even my dad, like he would pick all the baseball kids up, and we would listen to like Get Rich, Die Trying. Like my dad played it. My dad is a white dude that grew up in the 80s, but he never listened to rock music. He was listening to Prince and, you know, like shit like that. Usually when you get a white dad that grew up in the 80s, they're like 94.7. My dad was more disco than he was into the Nirvana and shit.
Yeah.
He wasn't into ZZ Top. That wasn't his thing.
If you weren't doing this, what would you be doing?
Playing baseball. Or coaching baseball, for sure, 100%. I quit baseball. I had eligibility left in college. Went to the College World Series and I quit.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah.
Was it because of the engineering?
No, I was getting burnt out on it. But engineering, yeah, music was becoming more of a part of my life. The whole John Conte thing happened. I'm like, if he can do it,
in college?
I feel like if he can do it, I can do it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, I hear him on the radio. Like, if he can do this shit, I can do it. That's how I felt.
Can you smoke in here?
No.
Kane's is a non-smoke area.
Yes.
Okay. You go outside though?
Oh yeah, you can do it. It's free country,
it's not
bro.
Here.
Not here, bro. It's because of the equipment. We don't want to ruin the equipment. It's real
nice.
nice.
Yeah,
we got real nice equipment here, and smoke clings to, especially like a cardio on a mic. Yeah. Smoke clings to that. And you can't just open a mic up and clean that, bro.
Yeah, I heard that, yeah.
Yeah, it's not good.
Have you ever been put in a dangerous situation while in the studio?
Yes. I don't want to get into details, but yes.
Multiple occasions?
Just one specific one. I mean, every night there's people with, it's America. You know, in Indiana, it's legal to have a gun.
We ain't worried about the guns.
Don't come up here doing no funny stuff, because I swear to you, there's more guns here than you're bringing. You got to think, there's 3 rooms, 3 different sessions. Sometimes it's 4 or 5 young dudes with AKs. So that's what I'm saying. It's a dangerous situation every night, really.
Yeah. Just don't even try no goofy shit.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Can you say, besides violence, of course, like what's the craziest thing that ever happened in the studio?
Craziest thing that ever happened in the studio. There's a couple I can't really speak on.
You can't speak on this. You can't name this person.
I mean, sorry. A shooting.
In the studio?
Like at the studio? Not this one. Safe here.
Yeah, definitely. I seen you got security now.
No, I do have these cameras. We're cameraed down.
Oh yeah,
to the teeth.
For sure. Yeah, it definitely is.
You see,
Right there. Is there another one there? Yeah, right there. Oh yeah, you're playing on game. That's just right here in the front.
This is right here in this little spot. There's
we ain't even went
visibly
two cameras. Yeah. Okay. So last little, normal question. We're getting into this. We're gonna get into this price check. You know what I'm saying? Talk this bag talk. How do you feel about auto-tune? Like Jay-Z said, that shit kill rap, man.
I don't agree with Jay-Z. Music is art, right? So if auto-tune is part of your art, then it is what it is. Now, was it getting overused? Yes. Is it toned down now, finally, after about 10 years of a strong? Yes. So, I mean, I can't complain about it because it's kind of fading away.
Right. It definitely is, but they using it lightly, I feel like.
So, I think what you're trying to ask is, I'm going to get into detail. There was about a good 6 years where every single artist wanted it.
Yeah.
And it was annoying, yes, because they didn't know how to hit a note, right? So if the song is in B flat minor.
But I thought it was up to the engineer to find the note.
No. So the beat in hip hop usually determines what the note is. So a lot of times you have a problem if someone would write the lyrics to the beat and then they come in and say, hey, I want autotune on this. Well, the autotune don't work like that, right? So you usually have to do the melody to what sounds good to the beat, Huda, what's it? And then you would change that to, I want a bag. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So you would have to do the melody and then write to the melody is how autotune is best used. Right. Tory Lanez has a long video on it. Go look at it.
Yeah, Tory Lanez?
Tory Lanez broke it down in the best way possible.
I thought he said he don't use auto-tune.
What? He's a liar.
Yeah, I swear I heard him say he don't use auto-tune, man.
Auto-tune is on every record on the radio right now, including country.
Is it free, Tory Lanez?
Yeah, bro, free him.
Yeah. Free Tory, man. Definitely talented, man, for sure. Yeah. All right, so we're going to jump into this price check, man. We got to run down these numbers. We ain't going to get too much into numbers. We just got a couple questions, man. Okay. Are you renting or owning?
I own.
You own?
Yes, I own my studio.
Yeah, because you got, what was that process like as far as in...
Stacking a lot of money.
When did you when did you invest in the studio?
So I had been saving for a while because I knew what I wanted to do 10 years ago. Yeah. Before I even went to Azimuth, I knew I wanted to own my own studio. Yeah. So it was easy for me because I already had a goal set and I stuck to it. It wasn't changing every 2 years like a lot of people oh, I want to do this now, I want to do this. This had been my goal forever. I just stuck with it.
Rough estimate number, how much you spent on equipment total? I ain't gonna say.
Can I say the studio total or just equipment total?
Yeah, I ain't gonna say in here in your
studio.
Can I
include
right now?
Paper towels and napkins, bullshit shit?
Oh my God, no. We talking about recording audio equipment.
Equipment, I could pull out of here and go to somewhere else.
Yeah.
$150. $150 probably.
1,000.
That I've been through, yeah. Sold or still have. Yeah. In real life, here now, there's probably 60 worth. Sitting here right now, right. 60 to 70 worth.
Wow.
Those little preamps you see, there's that one little sliver on the desk. That's $3 each. Wow.
It's costly to engineer if you want that right sound.
It's a good investment though, because let's say you own your own business, right? Say that you do lawn mowing. You buy a lawnmower, you have to replace the equipment on it every year. It deteriorates in value and ain't worth the same as soon as you buy it. Audio equipment's the opposite. So if I buy like an Avalon, right? I bought it for $1,800. It's worth $3,500 right now. And in the next 10 years, it'll probably be double that. So audio equipment goes up in value, doesn't deteriorate.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
it's
so
like
it appreciates. So like when I do my taxes, I have to write off depreciation or something like that. I can write those off like double every year.
Wow.
Because the value goes up. And same with mics, same with, anything like guitars.
Speaking of mics though, like what's the most expensive mic you ever bought?
That I've ever bought? $2,000. Not that much.
That is a gem.
I say not that much, but I've worked with, $12,000 mics.
No, but you say you bought a $2,000 mic.
Couple of them.
And people think, that's crazy. Let's break this down. Because people think when you recording songs, when you shopping, trying to start off engineering, I know even for myself personally, I'm like, what mic do I get? Like, it's the mic. It's the mic.
It's not the mic. The mic helps. The preamp and compressor matter more than the mic.
The preamp and the compressor
matter more than the mic.
And the preamp.
So any one of these rooms, I have really good preamps and compressors, like expensive ones. I can go put a Scarlett mic that you get in a little Focusrite bundle.
That's what I got.
And it will sound really fucking good.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you're looking to invest in some studio equipment for yourself, I suggest buying a preamp first, and then keep your cheap mic, and then buying a compressor, keep your cheap mic, and then buy your microphone.
So a preamp and a compressor is something physical?
Yeah.
With knobs?
Yeah, so they have like, so someone like, the studio, like the normal studio homeowner, like you yourself probably, you have like your mic and then your interface and then computer, right?
Yeah.
So in a professional studio, you have mic, preamp, compressor, then interface studio, DAW.
Mic,
preamp,
compressor, which is going to the mic
that go into the interface. Yeah, so the mic, it's called a mic chain. The mic chain in any professional studio is mic, preamp, compressor, interface, DAW.
Free game.
Free game right there. You learned that in Kane's Academy.
Yeah,
write that one down.
That's a gem. Yeah, that's a gem.
Yeah.
For real. Last price check question. What was your most expensive investment? Like the most money you spent in 1 watt and on what? 1 watt. Cash.
Like musically?
Period. With your business, of course.
With my business? This building.
But this building cash?
No, but the mortgage. You can call it the rent. Like the commitment.
What's the number on that?
Oh man, come on, man.
6 figures?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
And it's a good investment.
Yeah.
Business is good, man. People be surprised.
He said, hey, he's so comfortable and relaxed.
People be surprised, bro. They're like, you spent.
Good,
like, is it worth that? Like, yeah.
Different engineers, and I just passive income, man.
Tonight is a rare kind of dead night.
Yeah.
It really is, and I'm cool with it because I don't have no anxiety, and we're being productive still. So,
yeah, for sure.
Like if I was sitting here doing nothing, I'd be on the phone.
Yeah.
Social media. Hey, $50 an hour tonight.
Facts. I already know.
Trying to get people in
stay
here.
On the ads.
Like there's a couple sessions tonight, but like the dope thing is I don't have to work no more. I don't even have to be here, and I'm getting paid. Like I be a
that is a major accomplishment.
I wake up to my cash app like, oh, here's $400 or $500. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna give you a round of applause for that, bro.
Right on, bro. I like to talk about it because passive income for people that are business entrepreneurs is where it's at.
Yes, bro.
The goal of owning a business is not to not have to work.
Right.
You have to manage people and teach people how to do your job for you, and then you can step away.
Yes, bro.
And I wish I could just teach that to
even
people.
Touching elbows with somebody in that lane, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's inspiring to me and to anybody watching to just keep going to try to build their own business and reach that passive income level because it comes with a level of relaxation that's uncompared.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it does.
You
it's hard to get to. It's not simple, but it's possible.
All right, so you already know, man, when you kicking it with Too Cold, man, we do got the Naptown trivia, man. And I got to ask you some questions, man. You from the Nap?
Yes.
Okay, so
I was actually born in Dayton. When I was 1 month old, I moved here.
Oh, so you use an Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so First question. If you driving east on Kessler, which street does it turn into?
56.
All right. That's kind of quick. That's kind of, all right.
Was that right?
Yeah, that's good.
All
That's
right.
good. That's
Double
good.
check.
All right. You do food spot. So 15 seconds on the clock to name 5 black-owned restaurants in Indianapolis.
R&R. OK Kitchen.
Okay.
They're on Food Spot. Country Kitchen. I don't know. I'm not sure, actually. I've never been there.
I don't think they black-owned. Because I was Googling that before I came in. It came
Look,
up.
man, I live on the far east side, right? We got steak and shit. Does Fast Walk count? She ain't white.
You're not black either.
All right. It's really just a lot of food trucks now, bro.
Your time up,
Put
man.
me on the spot, bro.
Your time up, man. On the timer, man. Mr. Dance?
That's on the west side, bro.
Chicken Scratch?
I'm really an east sider. Chicken Scratch ain't on the east side either.
Chicken Scratch on Keystone, sir.
Keystone is north to me.
Man, bro, Keystone is out east, man.
Man, whatever, man.
Barbecue Heaven?
Ah, see, I missed that one.
Shout out DJ Mike Nasty, man. Taco Soul? Just open?
It's just open. See, man, come on, man. I'm from the far east side. Like,
it's all good, man. Hey, you win some, you lose some. That time trivia, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay, last question.
I got the Kessler one right. I'll stick to that.
You say
I'll
what?
take my dub on that
one. You got that one quick as hell. I think that was too easy for you. What Indianapolis star recently went viral for that cover track of Tyler's song Water?
Trevor Jackson?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Is it?
Yeah,
that was luck. I ain't gonna lie.
That was right. Yeah, for real?
Yeah, I had to put a process elimination. You said Indianapolis star. There ain't many that people would consider people stars.
I know. I had to word it right. I should have just said Indianapolis.
But then I had to guess who would do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My homie knows the artist you mentioned.
Yeah, personally.
Shout out to Brandon Howard, and he owns
Brandon Howard.
It's the homie.
Yeah, Brandon. I think he built the artist too from here. So he was building artists and stuff. Higher Life, right?
Yeah, Higher Life.
Yeah, shout out Higher Life.
Last time Brandon was here, he called Tyler, like FaceTime.
Damn.
Yeah, he knows him like that. When he comes in town, he kicks it with him. I try to get him here. We tried it one night, it just wasn't gone.
You talking about Trevor? You mean?
No.
Tyler.
That's the Wizard. Or, I'm thinking of somebody else.
Make me some, make me water.
Okay, yeah. I know you're talking about now.
Yeah, tight shit. All right, any message you want to give to your fans, supporters, anybody watching? You know
man. If you're looking to take music serious, come to Kane's Recording Studio. Simple as that. Get your shit mixed down right, mastered properly, and with the best engineers. And if you need an interview, shout out to this dude, man. He's the best with it.
Thank you. You did just sound the best with it, but tell them who you kicking it with.
CJ Too Cold, man.
He is kicking it with Too Cold, man. Stop playing, for real. Till next time.